down to the crypto market there. Let's see the market cap there, $935.27 billion, down about 1.77%. Let's look at the fear greed index for the market. We see it's extreme fear at 10 points. Deeper now into extreme fear. We're at 12 points yesterday. It shows that traders are afraid again in that market and pulling out at this point. And we see that Bitcoin failed to clear the 21,500 resistance zone and started a fresh decline, price decline below the 21,200 level and 21,000 levels. We've seen it there, $20,848 per coin, at down 1.73%. Volume traded $21.22 billion. And we see Ethereum there, $1,196, down 1.72%. Volume traded for Ethereum, $12.63 billion. All right, now let's bring in Amin Rad, now Chief Legal Officer, Aimedis. Great to have you, Amin.
Pleasure to be here, Laddie. Thank you for having me.
Right, so everything seems to be going on the blockchain these days, and now medical services are going on the blockchain. Tell me how this works.
Well, I mean, mostly, let's just say that the blockchain technology that we're using, yes, a lot of companies are doing that, but what we do is blockchain is a part of what we're doing. What we're essentially doing here is we are the first medical metaverse company in the world. We also have the first medical NFT marketplace in the world. So we're building an ecosystem that puts all of these together using blockchain technology.
Quite interesting. And there's also some kind of medical NFT marketplace, because I know most of these NFTs are just JPEGs of bored apes and different animals. But how would the medical NFT marketplace, how would that look?
Okay, so the way that that would work is you would have your medical data using the facilities and you can leverage your medical data using NFTs, meaning that you could, for example, if you were to go to a doctor that would then prescribe you a medicine, and then you would go to the pharmacy to get that medicine, all of that information, including your medical data, would be transferred using NFTs. That would provide the security, the immutability, meaning that, for example, we know who exactly prescribed it, where it went. This will all come more together once the ecosystem of medical institutions are more complete. For example, right now we have the FHIR standard, which is being set in the world with the states to start with, and that will bring more interoperability of medical institutions, where the languages that all medical institutions speak would be the same language, essentially. The data and everything would match together. So it would be kind of like a plug and play platform.
Right, and you know, most of these traders in this market are in it, you know, for profit. You know, what happens with trading of the tokens?
Oh, I mean, we've launched our token a few months ago, and we have a token as well, which is part of our ecosystem, which it's part of our native token that you can use to, let's say, get rewarded for providing your medical data. Then you could also purchase medicine with it. If you would like. I think the most interesting part of this token that we have is the fact that you could stake it. You can also buy land in our metaverse. We already have institutions, universities, real hospitals in Europe, in Asia, in the States, purchasing land in our metaverse to then provide medical services in the metaverse, in the virtual land. Now you may be asking, what are the different medical services that you could provide in a virtual land as opposed to physically going to the doctor? And my answer to that question would be everything that would not need any kind of physical interaction, like surgery, for example. Obviously, with the technological limits that we have today, that wouldn't be possible for now. But as of today, anything that would have to do with consultations, second opinions, referrals to other doctors, follow-ups, therapy, anything that doesn't need you to physically be there with the doctor to listen to your heart rate, for example, which also is possible with different monitors that we can have connected to our software. And yeah, that would pretty much be possible in a virtual
Interesting.
space.
So if I'm trying to get a consultation, say with my doctor now, do I have to like wear some kind of virtual reality
You
set,
could.
and how does
You
that
could,
work?
but it's not necessary. It's not necessary. So let's just say any kind of teleconsultation that you can have over Zoom, for example, with your doctor. And that's the thing, that's the beauty of what we're doing is you could connect to any doctor. You wouldn't have to connect to a doctor that's specifically in your region. You could connect to a doctor that's in Switzerland, for example. We have patients connecting all the way from Asia to Europe and then being referred to another doctor in another continent even. And that's what we're doing here. So if you were to get a consultation, to answer your question, if you were to get a consultation from your doctor, you could wear the virtual headset, which would be like a more immersive experience of what you could be doing. You would sit there with a doctor actually speaking to them in front of you while you're
Quite
sitting in the
interesting.
comfort of your own home.
Quite interesting. I just hope the doctor can actually tell what's wrong with me through. All right, Amin Rad, Chief Legal Officer. Thank you for Aimedis. Thank you so much for coming on the program today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you. All right.
All right, now let's take a look at some other price action there in the market. We see the top alts by market cap that's mostly red this morning, with BNB there down 0.82%, Cardano at 48 cents, that's down 2.61%. We see eCash down less than a cent there, down 2.76%, and XRP still at the 30 cents range there, down 3.78%. So we're seeing mostly red in the market, but a couple of gainers this morning, with USTC there up about 192% this morning. Quite a big jump there, but at the end of the day, it's still the stable coin issue we have with the UST token there. That should be a dollar pegged to the US dollar, but traders are still trading that, making profit. And Chile's there at 11 cents, up by 13.66%. So it's quite a lean Guinness counter we're seeing. Flip over to the five losers there. We have XDC down 12.16%. The only double digits loss, and we see Dogecoin there, the king of memes, down 7.72%. So it's a mixed bag we're having this morning. With hopefully traders are hoping that Bitcoin maintains that 20,000 price range.